Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about some of my favorite products that help me achieve really soft curls. If you're unfamiliar with my hair type, I do have fine hair. I have a lot of it. And my hair does get weighed down pretty easily, so I feel like these products that I'm going to share with you are really good for giving you that softness without that heaviness. So a little bit of a trade-off with the softer curls, as a lot of you guys probably know, is that you are not going to get that intense hold that's going to last you through third, fourth day hair, or however long you go in between wash days. So just keep that in mind. If you guys are enjoying Vlogmas so far, please give this video a thumbs up and let's get into it. Okay, so really the first place that this soft curl routine starts is in the shower, and I always make sure that I am deep conditioning my hair. When picking out a mask, I really like to look for something that has a lot of moisture, like intense hydration. So the two that I reach for most frequently, you'll probably recognize these from my drugstore video, but this is the Kristen-esque Deep Treatment Mask and the Garnier Fructis Hydrating Treat. This one is the aloe extract formulation. Both of these like really add that extra layer of smoothness to your hair. Oh, also, actually, I don't have it with me, the L'Oreal 8-Second Wonder Water. That is really good too. That is the like ultimate hydrator without adding heaviness. We'll pretend that I am showing that here. That is also really amazing. So step number one is always going to be make sure that you are hydrating your hair properly even before you are applying any styling products. It's going to make a big difference. Now, just because we are going for soft curls doesn't mean we can't use gels or mousse or any type of hold product. We are just looking for something that has a much lighter formulation. So let's start off with the products that I actually can use on their own to get a really nice style. The first one being an old favorite. I haven't talked about this in a while, but this is the Curl Defining Styling Souffle. This is really such a wonderful product, and I haven't used it in a while, so I definitely want to break it out again. But this really gives you beautiful definition. It helps fight frizz, and it does give you a decent amount of hold for the fact that it is an ultra moisturizing product. I mean, this is almost empty, but it has a very similar texture to the Garnier Curl Jelly, which I also would recommend. This is a great, cheaper option. Really similar to the Curlsmith, this is going to give you hydration with, you know, a touch of hold, really good definition, help with frizz. If not these two products, I would recommend looking for something that has a sort of gel-like consistency, maybe mixed with a little bit of hydrating properties, because I noticed those tend to do really good on their own, and they do give you a very soft, like weightless curl feeling. I've said this so many times before, but my biggest pet peeve when it comes to curly hair products is feeling them on my hair. So I'd rather have something that feels like I don't have anything in my hair and have to style it a little more frequently than the reverse. Another similar option, the Kristen-esque Curl Defining Jelly. I don't find this to be as hydrating as the other two, but if you can get away with a little bit less hydration, you might really like this. Again, they all work pretty similarly, so you definitely don't need all three. Another type of product that you might want to explore if you are looking to achieve soft curls are mousses. Not to say that you don't want to use a gel, because I do have two gels here that are phenomenal for soft curls, but more likely you're going to find a mousse product that is going to give you that softness coupled with hold. The Cantu Wave Whip Curling Mousse has been really nice. If you watched my Design Essentials video yesterday, this is similar to that avocado mousse, but just less expensive. But it really does give that like similar shiny, soft appearance with, you know, a decent amount of hold. The last two sets of products you will have heard me talk about before. First being the Amika Curl Core Defining Cream and Enhancing Gel. So I mentioned before that gels may not be your best option if you are looking for a softer style. This is a very lightweight gel, and this curl cream is amazing for hydration. This combo is so freaking good. For real, if you are just starting off, like don't know where to go with products, I love these, and I feel like they just always work every freaking time I use them. Not to mention I have incredibly soft curls that are really defined. So I think that these products are so fantastic. They're also CG approved if you are like early on in your curl journey and you are adhering to the Curly Girl method. Absolutely love, love, love these products. I do have a full review on them, so I will link that in a card if you want to check that out. And then another line that I've also reviewed on my channel is the Briogeo Curl Charisma. So the Frizz Control Gel and the Leave-In Defining Cream make a beautiful combination. It's just like pure, weightless, nothing in your hair. You just naturally like have really, really nice curls. Hi baby, what's up? When I used the leave-in cream, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be hydrating enough. And then when I used the gel, I was like, oh, okay, this feels like really light. Took care of all of my hair's needs, but without being like, hey, I'm in your hair. I don't know, does that make sense? So anyway, also the reason I shared like both of these together is because I do think that using them as a set is beneficial. I'm not normally somebody who's like, oh, you need to use the matching set of products, but I do feel like within these two lines, the products complement each other really nicely, so I would recommend trying them both together if you haven't. So a few other tips for getting soft curls. Number one, try to use the least amount of product as possible. Don't mix so many products. So that's why I mostly focused on a product you can use on its own or like a small set. I feel like the more product you're going to layer on your hair, you're going to feel it in your hair and you're not going to get that really soft, touchable look you're going for. I also find that when I style my curls with my hair on the slightly more soaked side, I don't want to say completely soaked, but pretty wet, I find that it helps a lot with holding moisture in my hair. And then I use the products to kind of like lock that in, and I feel like that makes a big difference as well. Even with refreshing, I feel like the same rule still stands. Try to use as little product as possible, using steam to reactivate your curls, using a little bit of water to reactivate. Use those as your first lines of defense and then go in with the product if you have to, because sometimes applying product to your drier curls can lead to a little bit of crunchiness or heaviness, and that is what we are trying to avoid when we want really soft curls. I'd love to hear what tips you have for getting really, really soft curls or some of your favorite products. Be sure to leave them in the comments. We just talked about this the other day, but everyone's so focused on definition. I'm like, where are the products for the really soft curls? That's what I want. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.